Canadian adult content creators are sounding the alarm, saying they're being discriminated against by banks who are closing or freezing their accounts because of their line of work. Now, in one case, this woman posting to Twitter a letter from the CIBC explaining her account is being closed. She claims it's from money she made from the OnlyFans website, saying the CIBC discriminates against sex workers.
I think that this kind of discrimination, financial discrimination, would surprise most people. I don't think that most people know that the bank can shut your account down just because they have a problem with the kind of work you do.
More tweets from online adult content creators claim they experienced similar issues. One saying her account with TD was closed because of her involvement with the adult industry, adding she may never get those funds back. Another user who banked with BMO says, quote, because of deposits from OnlyFans, they told me they were going to close my account.
In theory, one reason why it happens, though this is not a complete explanation, is that small payments are hitting your account, especially when you're on something like OnlyFans.
Experts say this is a long, deep-rooted issue with financial institutions, including people like exotic dancers and drag performers, often who face barriers when trying to deposit a large amount of small bills.
I think it's also a lot of women in particular, disproportionately, who are being cut out of financial infrastructures. And there is a very long history of women and people of color not receiving the kind of financial services that men or white people receive.
Sex worker advocates say the Canadian government passed the Protection of Communities and Exploited Persons Act in 2014, which is impacting workers all across the sex industry, not just victims of trafficking.
But now that we have this human trafficking hysteria and all this funding for anti-trafficking initiatives, banks are now being told that they have to be partners in this, and that if they tolerate sex work within their banking system, they are encouraging human trafficking. And so they're given all these indicators and asked to proactively investigate their clients to see if they might be sex workers.
In a statement, Scotiabank says in part that the bank accepts funds from various subscription platforms, including OnlyFans, but does review each scenario independently. A spokesperson for CIBC says any decision to end a banking relationship is not taken lightly and is based on a number of factors. We have inclusive banking policies and clear processes where clients can have their concerns reviewed if they do not agree with the decision. CityNews also reached out to TD and BMO, but did not get a response in time for this broadcast. Advocates say if you are a sex worker and you're worried about possible bank account activity or any other risks, you can reach out to outreach workers or institutions that can help, including the Canadian Alliance for Sex Work and Law Reform, which has agencies and works with groups across Canada. For City News, I'm Leah Johansen.